love over anger. I wish my mother had known that. I wish the adults in my life who failed me, who allowed the abuse to continue, I wish they had known love over anger and shown that to me. How about love over fear? Instilling fear in your children because of the abuse that you're doling out. This is how a lot of children are growing up right now. Those kids that you're talking about, my goodness, I hope they're watching me. I would have died to have, I almost did, I would have died to have somebody telling my story and letting me know that I wasn't alone, the way that abusers like to convince their children they are. They isolate those children. I was isolated to believe I was the only one and that I deserved the abuse that my mother was perpetrating along with other people. The reason that I wrote this book right here is because of the fact that when I came home off of the streets, there were no other books out there talking about what it was like to live on the streets and be a runaway and how we end up out there. I wrote it because it's something I so desperately needed. I wrote it so people would know they are not alone in this experience. And if children out there are following me and feel less alone and understand the abuse that they're going through is not their fault, and now maybe even become empowered to start speaking and finding an adult who will believe them, then I've done my job. If one child, where will I lead children? Hopefully to being in houses where they're safe, hopefully to an earlier healing journey. I didn't begin therapy until I was in my mid-20s. I lost my childhood to the streets, 13 to 17, gone, poof. So I hope where I lead children is to healing and to know that when they leave those abusive homes, they are under no obligation to continue in a relationship with their abuser, no matter who that person is.